The views and opinions expressed by the host or guests of Squaddy's Night Live are their own and do not necessarily represent those of the producers and content creator. This show is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Viewers should perform with their own research.
Okay! What's up mga ka-squad? Hello! Ato palapakan naman dyan mga ka-squad. Magandang gabi ulit mga ka-squad. Ngayon po ay Martes, December 30, 2025 at welcome sa Paandar Year-Ender Part 2 dito sa SQUADDIE'S Night Live. Ako po inyong ka-squad, Rod Michael Adelid, at sa ating New Year's Countdown. Asa po yung New Year's Countdown ko? 9 Year's Countdown na nabuksan? Yeah. Buksan yung New Year's Countdown. We only have 1 days, 3 hours, 55 minutes, and 23 seconds before 2026. At syempre, shout out sa lahat ng mga ka-squad na nakatutok na yon sa mga nanonood sa mga replay dyan sa Facebook, sa YouTube, and of course sa official YouTube channel ng SquadiLogues na nakatutok live na live. Dito sa SquadiLogues, walang putol-putol, diretso agad, walang drop rates. Pero, kung nakakanood kayo kagabi, alam nyo na mga ka-squad, kung alam nyo na this. Solid ang Paandar Year-Ender Part 1. Binalikan natin ang highlights ng Diyandi Festival. Diyandi Festival highlights. At syempre pa yung pinagtawanan, pinagtalunan at pinahalagaan natin ng mga salita at slang na bumuo sa 2025. Okay. Yung iba, ang iconic. Yung iba, honestly, bakit sumikat? Pero tonight, level up na tayo mga ka-squad! Dahil ngayong gabi, sasagutin natin ang tanong na matagal nyo hinihintay. At sino-sino ang papasok sa top 10 newsmakers of 2025? Mga pangalan na nag-ingay, nagpaiyak, nagpasaya at nagpateka. Ano nangyari sa buong taon? We got from headlines to hot takes, lahat yan. Reveal natin dito mismo sa SQUADDIE'S Night Live! So, kung handa na kayo sa mga revelations, reactions, and konting I expected moments na dyan mga ka-squad. Mga ka-squad, simulan natin ang Paandar Year-Ender Part 2! Okay mga ka-squad, ating oras 8:06 PM at kung alam nyo ba yung may topic about sa ABS-CBN News regarding the topic which is all about the lifestyle stories of 2025. So the crowns, cuisine, and kindness. Yung iba, nangyari dito yung naka-screenshot or naka-lifestyle stories based on my opinion at mula sa ABS-CBN News. So, eto na ang ating topic for today. So before that, from glittery global pageants to inspiring local stories, this year's lifestyle coverage offered a wide range of narratives that captivated our readers. These range from Filipino beauties making waves on the world stage and international taste masters, shaping how and where to eat, to pop culture moments that entertain and spark conversions. Beyond stories of well-known kay well-mannered talaga. Ano yung well-mannered or well-known talaga? Ating mga ka-squad yan. Okay, well-known. As in well-known personalities and acclaim. However, The year's most touching moments were also found in ordinary lives. Devoted for parents, stand-up for examinees, and even a neighbor of the iconic Pinoy Big Brother house or a bahay ni Kuya. As we close 2025, this round revisits our readers' favorite lifestyle stories which taken together highlight both major cultural moments and seemingly mundane narratives that remind us who we are and how we live as Filipinos. So yan. Urayin natin ang Miss Universe. Natin ko yung streak, no? Okay. Gabi na tayo mga ka-squad. And we all know na nangyari dito as we know it kung gagawin ang tanan or relative or related sa mga ano-ano kung bakit lang ako na bigla sa lifestyle store. So, unay natin ang Miss Universe. The Philippines has long been regarded as a pageant nation, with beauty contests embraced as both a national pastime and a source of pride. Among the major international competitions, Miss Universe remains one of the most closely followed, a drawing wide public interest year after year. So, to 2025, pageant veteran Atiza Manalo, yung makita sa picture, Atiza Manalo finished as third runner-up at the international competition, while Mexico's Fatima Bosch emerged as the new Miss Universe. But the headlines neither began nor ended with a coronation. The latest edition of Miss Universe was marked by a series of controversies, including Bosch clashed with an official from the host country, Thailand, and allegations of rigging. In the aftermath of the pageant, the organization's owners were also embroiled in legal issues. So, nandun yun yung mga issues dun sa Miss Universe. Kung sakali na may issue talaga yun, hay nako, naloko na. Grabe naman. So, next topic is all about George and Amal Clooney visits PH. Last November, Hollywood star George Clooney and his wife, Amal, international human rights lawyer Amal Clooney visited Manila to headline Rappler's Social Good Summit 2025, a gathering of top leaders tackling challenges in technology, community, and human resilience. Their high-profile visit also included a stop at Taupe, a Michelin-recommended restaurant in BGC, where they started during with a Nobel laureate, Maria Ressa. Nakita niyo si Maria Ressa sa picture? Or, yun yung makita niyo Maria Ressa? Yeah. And other Rappler founders. Okay mga ka-squad, punta natin sa Michelin Guide launching in the Philippines. Yung mga 9 Michelin star restaurants led by Chef Josh Boltwood of Helm, who was awarded 2 stars sa Michelin Guide. So, mag-launch tayo ang Michelin Guide. So, the Philippines, shining a spotlight on the local culinary scene, the Michelin Guide in late October released its selection of restaurants in the Philippines, featuring a total of 108 establishments in the prestigious listing. The move was expected to boost tourism by drawing attention to the Philippines' gastronomy, with some local governments such as QC or Quezon City leveraging their recognition by incorporating Michelin-cited restaurants into local projects. Even though it has only been a short time since the guide's unveiling, several of the included establishments have already reported increase in both customers and sales. So yan po ang Michelin Guide na arrived sa Pilipinas. Next naman is Somebody Failed Philippines. Grabe yun nakita yun si once again, putting the spotlight on Filipino cuisine, Netflix's food and travel docu-series Somebody Failed Philippines, hosted by a late-night talk show host, walang iba kundi si Conan O'Brien, visited Manila this year, taking viewers on a flavorful food trip. Have you seen that? Yung makita sa Netflix yung series ni Conan O'Brien na makita. I thought I was watching them on Netflix, diba? The episode featured stops at iconic stops ba to? Stops ba yarn? Stops at iconic and beloved establishments, including the fast food giant Jollibee, Chicks ni Otit ni in Tagaytay, run by actress Wilma Doesn't, and the late award-winning chef Margarita Flores's Grace Park, among others. The country's tourism department welcomed the feature, calling it a significant boost to the Philippines' growing culinary tourism portfolio. Yun, makita na yun na yung mga series niya ni Conan O'Brien nasa Pilipinas para matitaping ng including sa featured sa Sanggang Dikit for Real ng GMA. Papanood ko yun. Next up is two-time board exam top-notcher. Grabe, 2 beses kaya na ng board exam top-notcher. Isa physician at medtech na yun, physician. Another story that captured readers' attention was that of Karam Mulbog, who topped the October 2025 physician licensure examination. Remarkably, this was not his first notable achievement. He had previously placed first in the August 2022 so he had previously placed first in the August 22 licensure examination for a medtech medical licensure examination. Kung natandaan yun mga ka-squad, siya na nandiyan yung mga chefs, Isaac. Kung naalala yun, matutandaan ko yun. At nangyari yan at sa Cali. Okay, sige. Yan. Perhaps one of the most refreshing pieces of advice Molbog shared was that rest is productive, that rest is not wasted time. Adding that, sometimes rest is what prepares you for the next step. The USD graduate made a remark as he revealed that a medical condition had delayed him from taking his first licensure exam as original planned. Yan po ang ating topic. Grabe naman yung mga kamali yung kahawa yung wrong. So, to Kai na medyo mag-study ako para sa exams, baka mamaya maka-tapunta sa physician examination. Kai, if you're watching this, good luck. Ay! Okay mga ka-squad, let's move on to the next topic, which is all about the Miss Grand International. Grabe na, Miss Grand International yun. Grabe naman. The Philippines celebrated another pageant triumph this year as Emma Tiglao was crowned Miss Grand International 2025, securing a historic back-to-back win for the country. Tiglao, who emerged victorious among more than 70 contestants, succeeded fellow Filipino Christine Julian or CJ Opiaza. Ang last year o transgender na yun, babae na eh. Christine Julian Opiaza, continuing the nation's impressive streak on the international stage. Alam mo dati yung kabisita sa ligan si Emma Tiglao sa Miss Tubod. Sabi niya, nice kayo. Yes. Kay Ma'am Emma Tiglao, nice kayo yung crown, diba? As we know it. Diba? Next, online sensation Diwata. Grabe, Diwata sa parang nangyari. Online sensation Diwata, known for his pares food business, once again captured public attention this year, particularly after opening up in an interview with broadcaster Julius Babaw about the challenges he faced in his business. So, nakatanong ko si Julius Babaw unplugged sa TV5. No, nakatanong din. The internet personality whose struggles followed a rapid rise to online fame revealed how an attempt to expand his food business left him in debt. He recalled being anxious to grow with the venture with a promise of 300,000 pesos per branch plus a royalty fee, only to reportedly end up shouldering all of the costs and stuff. Na kakasad naman, and we just doing it about that. So nakakahiya, nakakaiyak ako. And because of that na marami tayong abangan. So sad talaga yung kay Diwata na interview kay Julius Babaw. So I don't know if mabuo at nangyaring na mabuo dito. Okay. Next tayo mga ka-squad. The fur parent Tatay Carlos. So, the heartwarming stories of devoted fur parents always touch readers and viewers like you. Like that of 67-year-old or 6-7 years old Carlos Orit, who treats 6 rescue dogs as his family. Once living with them in a simple pedicab along Taft Avenue in Manila, Orit recently received a customized, more comfortable pedicab, complete with space for a stove and a cabinet for their food and belongings. Grabe sila yung nangyari kay, I don't know if kung paano na ang nangyari sa picture yan. As you can see, the fur parents na take care sa mga 6 rescue dogs. Grabe sa mga fur babies nila. As we know it na living in a simple pedicab na may stove and a cabinet for their food and belongings. So, makita natin sa post na yan, and we all know that's something that should prepare kay grabe na tayo nasa lalim na kung paano na lang kaya ang ating pag-usapan. So, we call it na para sa ating yung ano lang kung bakit kaya ating inaalaga. So, next is something yung parents, no? Next! The dental veneer craze. Dental veneers have become a popular trend, often promoted by influencers as a way to achieve perfect. While white and straight teeth However, dentists caution against getting veneers just because they're fashionable. One of them is All Sam Smile Dental Clinic founder Sam Bernardo, or Sam Ber. Wala yung kay Sam Bernardo, but Sam Ber emphasizes that veneers should be considered based on the patient's specific situations, noting factors like proper fitting and potential side effects such as gingivitis. Grabe! Ano nangyari kung ginagawa yun na ang sinasabi ko? And we thought na ang ginagawa ko yung pangpustiso or ano yung pangpustiso yung dental veneer or pustiso na odig. Grabe na rin yung mga trend sa dental veneers sa social media. And we all know that. Grabe yung pinagkaabangan yung nakita nyo sa picture as we did outside, then yeah. And because we serve the better. So, ayun na nating trending, which is all about the dental veneer. So, the last topic is all about the last trending story 2025 is all about the kapitbahay ni Kuya. Ito na ang kapitbahay ni Kuya. Grabe. Pinoy Big Brother had a 2025 with its celebrity collab edition, now currently on its second season, which is aired tonight. United Silence from former rival networks ABS-CBN and GMA. One standout online personality is TikTok creator Jake Rines, whose content centers on living near the iconic Quezon City house, dubbed as the Kapitbahay ni Kuya. His close proximity lets him share exclusive PBB updates, including weekly challenges and some, of course, yung mga eviction updates. Ito yung kapitbahay ni Kuya na monitor sa buo ng social media. So, grabe na na maramdamang umano ang pagiging housemate sa bahay ni Kuya. So, we challenged that. So, ang grabe ng mga expectations mo sa 2025 na sulit tayo. And we all know that for the iconic Big Brother house for 20 years, and we're currently on a Celebrity Collab Edition 2.0 and taking it for the update. Yan! Okay, Allah, hear me out. So, mga ka-squad, as we know, if I had to pick one lifestyle topic that absolutely screamed 2025 Philippines energy, so the reveal it is once and for all, the reveal is finally out. And there we go. The Michelin Guide. It's the launch of the Michelin Guide in the country. Not pageants, not celebrity sightings, not even TikTok fame acts. So, trust me, those are juicy. This is all about culture, money, identity, and validation. All plated nicely like a tasting menu. So let's talk about it. For the longest time, Filipino food has been that friend who knows they're talented but it never gets invited to the awards show. Everyone eats Filipino food. Everyone loves Filipino food. But internationally, I always underrated, undiscovered, or worse, comfort food only. And then, boom! Boom! And boom! Michelin shows up. Suddenly, 108 restaurants are in the spotlight. 9 Michelin stars. Chef Josh Spotwood cosmic collecting tune like Pokemon. And the message was loud without saying a word. Filipino cuisine belongs in the global fine dining conversations. But where's why this matters as a lifestyle topic, not just a food headline? Una sa lahat, food is lifestyle now. It's not just let's eat, it's where we hang out, what we post, how we travel, and how we flex politely. People plan trips around the restaurants. Local governments are literally redesigning projects around Michelin-listed stops. Quezon City said, "Wait, is this a branding?" and rented it. That's a lifestyle meaning economist. I mistake. Economist. Beating soft power. Second, ikalawa, this changed how Filipinos see their own food. There's something kind of wild about needing international validation to fully believe in yourself, but also very human. Once Michelin said, "Yeah, this slaps," suddenly people were like, "Oh, Mimi, Lola's cooking is world class." It refrained Filipino cuisine from homey to heritage, from everyday to elevated. Same food, no confidence. True confidence tayo, okay? And the third, and this is the skeptical part. Michelin also sparked debates. Who gets included? Who gets left out? This fine dining define culture, and its affordability being pushed aside. Those questions are important. A lifestyle shift isn't just vibes, it's tension. And 2025 Filipinos are very much in their question everything era. Grabe tayong question everything, diba? So, we know it. Ang ginagawa yun, yung Michelin Guide at ganon. But even with the side eyes, the impact is undeniable. Restaurants reported more customers, more sales, more intentional attention. Tourism got a boost without needing another beach montage, and young chefs suddenly staying in the Philippines feels like a power move, not a compromise. So, yeah. In a year full of crowns, cameras, and controversies, the Michelin Guide launch stands out because it quietly changed how the Philippines eats, travels, celebrates, and sees itself. And honestly, that's the most tasteful kind of glow up. Grabe to yun. Nice king glow up yun. Mga na ganun. Ganun yun. Pinaka-nice good. Wow. Talaga. Ano na? Wow.
Wow!
And that was the top lifestyle stories of 2025. Okay naman dyan. Maka-excited naman dyan, no? And as we know it na, tomorrow is a big day, big night para sa celebrate na New Year. Para mag-attend tayo ng New Year, magtiwas kong edit para sa mga videos before year end. So, magtiwas kong video at any time, magka-stay up kong 24 hours pa ikot-ikot. Yeah. Okay, ang ating oras, 8:28 ng gabi. And coming up is the reveal of the top 10 SquadiLogues Newsmakers curated by the team. Kaya na, curated by the team. And stay tuned mga ka-squad, babalik ang Squaddies Night Live after these messages. So, don't go away and we'll be right back. we're back! Ang ating oras, 8:36 ng gabi. And welcome back sa ating Squaddies Night Live. And we're back. Kaya nga, we have one day. Yeah, we have 1 day, 3 hours, 23 minutes, and 40 seconds. Actually, it's 28 hours, 23 minutes, and 29 seconds before 2026. Yeah! We all know that. 28 minutes. Kaya nga, 28 minutes na lang. 23 hours na lang. I forgot. Sorry. Okay, we're back. 2023 was loud. Kaya nga na slides. 2023 was loud, light time and refreshing, group chat exploding, and loud. And we're talking about newsmakers. We're just talking about fame. We're talking about impact. So people who move conversations, shifted culture, and made us pause and stay. Okay, yeah, that mattered. So ating reveal natin ang ating top 10 newsmakers. Nag-post kaninang alas 6 ng gabi. And here we go. So we have top 10 newsmakers of 2025 curated by SquadiLogues Digital Team. And we are drawing about. And here we go. The reveal of the top 10 newsmakers of 2025 is no other than Beanie! Yeah. Oh, but oops. Woo! Yeah. Let's not even pretend when this is the region. So, Beanie didn't just dominated 2025, and they defined it. From the Beanieverse World Tour to the Flames EP to the sold-out Beaniefy concert, they proved that P-pop isn't emerging anymore. It's here, it's global, it's confidence. Kaya naman confidence tayo ng mga ka-squad, diba? And then, boom! Grabe na po. The first Filipino act to perform at the Coachella 2026. Coachella. Beachella. That was the pre-Coachella era. Abot tayo sa 2026, okay? The announcement alone showed the industry. Beanie became more than a girl group. They became a culture export, then a symbol of what Filipino talent looks like on the world stage. So that's why they're number one. Okay, number one tayo. Next naman ay Trixie Paris Rojas. Ang edad ni Trixie ay 18. Let me repeat that. She was 18 years old. Trixie Paris Rojas, a nursing student from MSU Naawan, became Miss Iligan 2025 or Miss Universe Philippines Iligan. And suddenly everyone's paying attention. Not just because she won, but because of how she carried herself. And she represented a new generation, academically driven, socially aware, and confident without being loud about it. Her win sparked conversations about youth leadership and bawa, and how young women can balance ambition, service, and grace all at once. So, this was called a big future leader. Okay, Trixie, congratulations! Next naman, Juliana Akut Fresado. So, Juliana Fresado didn't just represent Mindanao, and she amplified it. Ganon. As Muchana Pilipinas Mindanao 2025 and a top 12 finalist at the Miss Universe Philippines 2025, she brought original pride straight into national consciousness. So, why she is a newsmaker? Because she reminded people that excellence doesn't come from one place. It comes from anywhere and everywhere. And Mindanao showed up strong through her. So, ganito yung kay Yana na Rice bilang Miss Universe Philippines 2024 na naging top 12 siya. Naging recording artist siya sa paggawa ng music and of course sa ating nangyari, and we all know that is the crowning ang Mutya ng Pilipinas Mindanao Crown. Congratulations din yan. And next is Faith IC Bangil. Yeah, Faith IC Bangil. Tourism titles can sometimes feel ceremonial, but Faith IC Bangil made hers intentional. As Miss Iligan Tourism 2025, she focused on promoting not just destinations but identity, culture, community, and of course local stories. And she made tourism feel human again, and that's why people listen. So classmate ni Yana, 20 years old pa rin, and we all know that kung makikita na si Yana at si IC parang na Mutya ng Pilipinas na this year and next year. Yung next year na Mutya ng Pilipinas sa 2026 pa lang. Next is Annabelle May McDonough. So, Winning Pilipinas Winning Binibining Pilipinas Globe 2025 is already a headline but iconic. But representing the country at Miss Globe 2025. Last 2023, si Annabelle May ay Miss Charm 2023. Ngayon, Miss Globe. And finishing as 11th placer. Grabe, 11th placer daw yun na. That's a global visibility. Annabelle May McDonough became a newsmaker because she showed how Filipinas can compete internationally with a confidence, consistency, and composure. No gimmicks, just solid representation. Grabe rin yung represent yun kay Annabelle. Di ba sa ating mga kaskutin? And we are so proud. So, number 6. Ito na. Princess Jane Ganaden. This one hits different. Okay. Princess Jane Ganaden. Grabe yun. Kilala ko yun nung junior high school. Mga grade 9. Yes. Princess Jane Ganaden, a fourth-year college student who's crowned the Yandi Festival Queen 2025. And instead of just wearing the crown, she used it to talk about tourism through unity among the tri people. Grabe yun mga tri people yun. So we are something to do more, and we all know, okay? That's deep. Her advocacy highlighted shared culture, quality time, and community harmony, turning a festival into a platform for meaningful dialogue and culture and plus purpose. And that's the newsworthy. Para kay Princess Jane Ganaden, if you're watching this film, mabait pero mahaba pa. So we're gonna be happy. Kaya na sino reply. Para kay Pauline na parang ganun na supporta kay Princess. Sure dito. Up next! Yeah. Excel Tristan Yaranon. Mr. Philippines Iligan 2025 crown represented a version of masculinity that felt refreshing. So, Mr. Philippines siya, pasok siya sa Mr. Philippines na next year. So, more substance, more discipline, and less ego. Yeah, so he became a newsmaker because he showed that male pageantry can be about leadership, responsibility, and being a role model. Grabe ito yung mga role models sa society. So, not just in aesthetics, but madaming mga awards and achievements na gawa ni Excel. Isa sa mga City High alumni na siya rin ang pinakamabait sa SquadiLogues. So, report ka. Next naman is Crystal Breezes Peralta. Sabi ito kay Crystal Breezes, di ba? As Miss World Philippines Iligan 2025, Crystal Breezes Peralta carried local pride into a national arena. Her presence reminded everyone that cities like Iligan aren't just footnotes. They are powerhouses of talent and advocacy. And she made representation feel grounded and authentic. Grabe name game. Feeling authentic talaga yung mga halos mga Iliganans are brains and beauty among them. So, pinakamabait siya and ganun yun ang pinakamabait, pinakaingay sa taong 2025. Okay. So, pinaka-nice talaga. Next naman, ang reveal natin ang kamukha ni Caprice Cayetano na si Zulia Fel Visitacion, a 17-year-old senior high student, a two-time band graduate. Taga Santo Niño High School of Tangkagan Incorporated siya. Okay. Zulia Fel Visitacion made news because she proved that leadership doesn't need a title of or age requirement. Her consistency, discipline, and a school spirit inspired fellow students and educators alike. And sometimes, the loudest impact is made on the field and not the stage. Grabe na. Nice kayo si Julia. Isa sa mga cutest na mga bata pag hindi na makita. Anytime, anywhere, anytime makita siya sa DLC competitions. And of course, makita sa last time ito, sa December 16 sa Misa de Gallo sa Santo Niño High School, ay Santo Niño Parish, Pinako High School. And we did about that, so we should ever efforts na marami tayong abangan. Yung sinabi yung make the fields of what we will do. Okay! And running out the list is Adrian Luis Diana, a college student from MSU IIT and Miss Iligan Diandi 2025. She embodied cultural pride, youth involvement, and a festival identity, bringing rigid tradition and modern student life. Her presence reminded us that festivals are more than events. They are expressions of who we are. Yun yung si Ian ay friends na lang ni Irish Pontoy, si may friends na siya si Ian. Around 20 or 21 years old na siya. Basta 21 years old siya. Si Ian. 4th year college siya din. Naka-road to graduation, diba? So, okay. So, alright, if I had to pick just one from the top 10, and yeah, I'm side-eyeing the decision hard at walang iba kundi si Bini! Yan, nakalibin na to. Bini! Ayan, Bini. Oh! Nakita na yun, no? Let's break it down properly. So, why Bini is the 2025 Newsmaker? Yeah, 2025 Newsmaker. Among them, based on a created by SquadiLogues digital team. So, I'm a fan of Bini or a Bloom na medyo marinig sa mga songs na nagkabayas ko si Bini Colette or Bini Maloy. And Bini didn't just have a good year. They had a history altering, ceiling breaking, remember where you were then, and remember where you were when kind of year. Grabe tayo. So So, ang dami tayong mga scripts, no? Okay. First, impact. Anyone can release music. Not everyone can shift an entire industry. In 2025, Beanie became the benchmark for P-pop success. The Beanieverse World Tour wasn't just a tour. It was proof that Filipino pop can sell out venues outside the Philippines such as Australia, London, US, Canada, even sa Singapore. I don't know kung alam niyo Singapore may Beanie concert in Singapore. Yeah. That alone changed how labels, producers, and even fans can view local acts. Diba? The second is consistency. The Flames EP didn't feel rushed or trendy, it felt intentional. Every release kept on them visible, relevant, and involving. Para may songs ito yung FLAMEES. Ang dami ng kanta yung mga Flames. Like sa mga friendships and love, para maanan nila yung mga ilan. Yung mga kanta ng Shaggy Day, Paro-Paro, No Way Home, Dili, at yung Bikini, yung trending dance natin. And of course, First Love, First LUV. Okay. No flop eras, no where did they go moments, so just steady dominance. And third, and this is the nuclear button, Coachella 2026. So being announced as the first Filipino act to perform at Coachella isn't just a flex. So that's a global validation. And that's the word saying, yeah, Filipino music belongs to me. So, belongs here. Beanie didn't just win for themselves. And they kicked the door open for everyone behind them. And fourth, cultural symbolism. Beanie represents modern Filipina identity, confident, global, rooted, and unapologetically themselves. They didn't water down who they are to be accepted. They showed up fully formed and the world adjusted. Grabe na yung world adjusted to. And finally, why they matter beyond 2025. So most newsmakers trend and fade, and the Beanie changed the trajectory. Trajectory siya sa ating mga kasquad, and we all know maraming sa most stream P-pop girl group ng Spotify for the year 2022. At most stream artist ko po yan sa rap 2025. And after 2025, the question is no longer, can Filipino acts go global? And it's, who's next? And that's the difference between being famous and being foundational. So, yeah. So, out of all the newsmakers for 2025, Beanie wasn't just part of a story. They were the story. Ang ganyan talaga, ang kwento ng Beanie ay ang kwento ng pag-iintay para sa lahat ng panahon at biglang ating pagsasaluhan. And that was the top 10 newsmakers of 2025. Different backgrounds, different platforms, and same impact. These individuals didn't just trend, they meant something, they shaped conversations, represented communities, and gave 2025 its character. Okay, yeah. Ay, kakapagod lang ako para masama yung panahon yun. Grabe yun, nakakapagod na kami, and we are all right and all set para sa ating mga kasquad na marami tayong abangan ko yung nangyari bukas. It's the last day of 2025 and we all know that ang New Year's resolution will be posted on SquadiLogues official Facebook page and sa Facebook group na manage ng partnership. And speaking of that, may partner ng BFF mo yan or BMY. Ay, salamat na lang kay grabe na tayo ng mga ka-squad, and that will be a second part of our Paandar 2025. Meron tayo more Paandar exclusive content sa ating stream. And mga ka-squad, maraming salamat sa pagsama niyo sa Paandar Year-Ender Part 2 dito sa SQUADDIE'S Night Live ngayong gabi. Grabe naman yun. Grabe naman dyan. Tinapos natin ang ating Paandar 2025, ang mga kwento, aral at moments na bumuo sa isang makulay at makabuluhang taon. Pero tandaan nyo ha mga ka-squad, hindi pa dito nagtatapos ang Squad Ligayang Celebration. Pero itutuloy ang Paandar 2025 sa Squad Ligayang Salubong 2026. The SquadiLogues New Year Countdown. Bukas! Tomorrow, December 31, 2025, 10:30 p.m., live na live sa SquadiLogues Facebook page and YouTube channel. Grabe tayong live na live dito sa official Facebook page at YouTube channel ng SquadiLogues. Bukas ang SQUADDIE'S Night Live. Woo! Sabi tayo mga kasama. So, abangan po yan ang ating surprise. So, may big announcement. So, January 2, back sa unang araw ng SQUADDIE'S Night Live. May bago pangyayari sa SQUADDIE'S Night Live. Pero abangan po yan sa January 2, 7:30 p.m. Okay. Kung may huli pa kayong realizations, shoutouts, or grabe relate ako dyan, huwag kalimutan mag-LSSC, like, share, subscribe, and comments. For more SquadiLogues vlogs and content, follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube, Instagram, and Threads at SquadiLogues. That's at SQUADILOGUES. For behind the scenes and updates, you can follow at rm.adelaide on Instagram and Friends. And this has been SQUADDIE'S Night Live, Paandar Year-Ender Part 2. Ako po inyong ka-squad, Rod Michael Adelaide, saying, together, keep the faith every day, be worry-free because God is good and all the time, and all the time God is good, God will make a way. Magpay muna mga ka-squad ha, at bukas, sasalubungin natin ang 2026. Everyone knows, the weather is fine. Tonight and tomorrow, bukas, at maraming salamat at dalay na Diyos. Bye! Thank you.